Well, hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Adam. Thanks as always for hanging out with me again today. Today's is going to be a very, very quick update. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to respond to comments on this video right away. My wife and I are actually taking a day away. Just picked a random Wednesday and we're just going to go out and do things while everybody else is at work. So won't be answering questions today. I don't know when we'll be getting back. So if you leave a comment today, I'll probably end up responding to it tomorrow. But I will get to everybody's comments. No worries. So as far as updates go, Honda City Turbo. Well, we got the chassis built. Goes together fairly simply. Tore down the transmission, put bearings in it, and then just built it up completely stock. Stock ESC, stock motor, just have the radio link receiver in there. And this is ready to boogie. Well, the body is not. I got the hood louvers glued in last night, so hopefully I can get some spray on this. Still got to trim up the sunroof opening there and address any other little issues I see. But overall, this is a super clean mold. There's not a whole lot of crazy mold lines in here or anything like that. So very impressed with the molding of such a weird kind of complex body. So we'll be working on this. This is going to take a lot of painting, basically blasted white, and then there's a lot of hand painting of black and silver and orange and all that other colors, plus the lights and everything. So that's going to take a while. Plus I got the body, the driver figure, Wild Willie's upstairs. Got to get working on him. So have been able to do a little bit. Mostly this last week I've been distracted by other things around here, but the Jeep is still sitting over there with blue tack sitting all over it, waiting to be painted. Haven't gotten to that. As soon as this came in, I did start working on it, but it took me 2 evenings to get this far on it. Chassis itself probably only takes about an hour, hour and a half to build. But still took me 2 evenings of trying to sneak down here and get some stuff done on it. Another thing coming up, I'm not going to spoil it too much, but this showed up, a little 12 scale buggy. That was sent in for review, so we'll get that reviewed here fairly soon. Hopefully this weekend, as long as the weather cooperates. Man, it's been that messed up cycle seems like a lot of folks on this whole East Coast have been through. It's, hot, humid, nasty days and then thunderstorms passing through in the night, which just makes the next day hot, humid, and funky. Thankfully, we've got a little bit of a break in it, so I may be able to get some stuff done this afternoon. And then, like I said, tomorrow, when you're seeing this, Wednesday, I'm going to be out of here doing stuff with the wife. So before I leave, I do want to give you guys an update on the maps. So I did get the UK, Ireland, Scotland map in, and got a bunch of pins in here for folks. So hopefully you guys can see where you're at on there. I don't know, it's probably 20 or so in there. I'm sure there were more folks out there in the UK watching. You're my second most watched country. So chime in the comments where you guys are watching from, and I will get a pin and a map for you. Now, if you've already told me, I should have a pin in there for you. So if you haven't, let me know where you're watching from. Don't be specific. I live on 123 Main Street. Just, hey, Kent, UK, or, Birmingham, UK, or whatever. Or Birmingham, however you guys say it. US map filling up nicely. So we got pins mostly, from Mississippi east, it seems. There's a few out on the West Coast and sprinkled about. We had one up in Montana, Idaho, some randoms, but it seems to be this half of the country. So if you guys want to represent this half of the country, again, chime in below and I'll get a pin on the map for you. And then the world map, boy, this one's getting a bit big. So the world map, we've got a whole lot more in Australia, 3 down in New Zealand, a couple down in Malaysia area, a few in China, Seoul, Japan, Finland, 4 in Norway, 5 in Norway, a couple in Sweden, Denmark, Greece, Yeah, just all over the place. Few in China. And this big lump here, I've actually had to start gluing pins in there because they were no longer staying. So that's the UK represented in a big clump on this map. Hence the reason why I needed to get another map for the UK alone, just because there's such a concentration right there in that one little area. And then the US, it seems a whole lot more populated on this map than the big map, just because the big map I'm able to spread them out a bit more, and it's not like, there's like 5 states right here, and so there's a big clump of stuff right there, and then, it's just, you know, Illinois is this big on this map, where it's this big on the other map. So it's really really cool to see all this stuff coming together. I appreciate you guys helping out and chiming in where you guys are from. We'll keep this going. I'll try to keep you guys updated on it. So again, anywhere in the world, if you guys are watching and want a pin on the map, I really would appreciate it. This is going to be a really cool keepsake for me later on. Once all this YouTube stuff is done and over with, I can still sit down and say, hey, I've talked to people in all of these countries over the internet. I don't know, just a real cool thing, and, represent where you're at. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. Everybody out there, as always, be happy, be healthy, be safe. And remember, I'm not going to be able to respond to your comments today. I will get to them either Wednesday evening or Thursday, Friday when I get around to it. I appreciate it, guys. Everybody, take care and have a great day.